Hello everyone, welcome to my channel B&B CBS Gossip 24. Dylan's mental health crisis and the rising threat to Electra and Will. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Dylan might be on the verge of a mental breakdown due to the recent accident involving Luna Nozawa. Is it possible that Dylan could become a new threat to Electra Forrester and Will Spencer? Dylan has suffered more trauma than most do in a lifetime. Dylan has already endured more trauma than most people experience in a lifetime, especially after discovering that Ms. Sunshine was actually the dangerously unpredictable Luna. Initially, Dylan believed Luna was just a harmless expert in origami, but she quickly learned how perilous Luna could be. The fear for her own life became all too real when Luna left her bound and gagged behind closed doors at the beach house. This horrific experience is something that Dylan will carry with her forever, and it has left her in a very vulnerable mental state. Now, with the latest developments surrounding Luna, it seems that Dylan might be pushed to her breaking point. Dylan made a shocking confession to Electra. In the episode of B&B that aired on November 25th, Dylan made a shocking confession about the tragic incident involving Luna. She revealed that she had accidentally run her over, leading to her untimely death on the very night she managed to escape from prison. The authorities are aware of Dylan's role in this unfortunate event and have clearly classified it as an accident. Dylan reassured Electra that it was indeed unintentional, emphasizing that he would never deliberately harm anyone. However, there's a tantalizing possibility that a twist is on the horizon if it turns out Dylan was not being truthful about her intentions. What if Dylan recognized Luna and wanted to take her out? Imagine the intrigue if it is later uncovered that Dylan had the opportunity to recognize Luna and chose to run her down deliberately. On the other hand, it's entirely plausible that Dylan was sincere in her claims and truly did not intend to erase Luna from existence. After all, Luna leaped into the path of Dylan's vehicle with alarming speed, making it difficult to hold Dylan accountable if she genuinely lacked the time to react or evade her. Clearly, Dylan is deeply affected by the events that transpired, raising the question of where this storyline is headed. Given Dylan's increasingly unstable mental condition, could she be the next character to spiral out of control? It's noteworthy that Electra was the one Dylan reached out to. It's particularly noteworthy that Dylan reached out to Electra for assistance in coping with the aftermath of this incident. Electra regards Dylan as a friend and genuinely wishes to support her, yet her compassion might inadvertently pave the way for unforeseen complications. What if Dylan develops an obsession with either Electra or Will? It's possible that Dylan is on the brink of a mental breakdown, which could unleash a wave of chaos directed at both Will and Electra from an entirely new perspective. Regardless of the situation, it's evident that Dylan is struggling to cope in the aftermath of the accident, so we will keep you informed with any concerning updates that may arise. Who plays Dylan on Bold and the Beautiful? Who is the new actress on The Bold and the Beautiful? Daytime TV viewers were blindsided when Dylan was revealed to be the driver who killed Luna Nozawa last week on the CBS soap. A lot of us didn't even recognize Dylan from previous Bold and Beautiful episodes, or remember that she was Hayes' art teacher. But she will continue to be the talk of the town when the daytime show returns from its holiday hiatus. Sydney Bullock on Bold and Beautiful. Miss Dylan originally appeared on B&B as an intern at Forrester Creations and a member of Electra Forrester's entourage. Then she was hired to be Hayes' fake art teacher at the beach house when Liam Spencer was fighting his imaginary tumor. Now, Dylan is back in the mix and confessed she's the mystery driver that hit and killed Luna. According to the Bold and the Beautiful credits, Miss Dylan is played by Sydney Bullock, and you might even recognize her from other TV shows. Sydney began her acting career at a young age and has had minor roles and appearances since 2017. Sydney Bullock has appeared in Stranger Things, Trust in Love, Find Her, Goosebumps, and a few other movies and series. But her role as Dylan on Bold and Beautiful is her biggest role yet. Is Sydney Bullock staying on Bold and the Beautiful? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint Dylan could end up playing a huge role in upcoming storylines surround Luna Nozawa, and she's slated to appear in several more episodes. Next week Dylan will continue her apology tour, and making amends with Luna's family after the car accident on that fateful night. Were you shocked when Sydney Bullock returned as Dylan and revealed she was the driver who hit Luna Nozawa? Do you hope she sticks around the soap and becomes a main character? Dylan's mental health crisis, the rising threat to Electra and Will. Steffi stands near the fireplace, anxiety etched on her face. Finn enters, holding a thin folder, police reports, medical notes. Finn. They found him again. Dylan. Wandering near the highway. Steffi. Dangerous? Finn hesitates. Finn. Not yet. But he's unraveling, Steffi. Fast. Steffi. And Electra and Will? Finn. They're on his mind. More than ever. Steffi breathes in sharply. Cut to black. Electra lies awake beside Will, staring at the ceiling. Her eyes show exhaustion. Will wakes, noticing. Will. Hey. You didn't sleep. Electra. I kept thinking about Dylan. The texts he sent last night, they didn't sound like him. Will sits up. Will. We blocked him. He shouldn't be able to reach you. Electra. That's the thing. They weren't coming from his number. Will's expression darkens. Will. Show me. Electra hands him her phone. The messages are disjointed, erratic. You were supposed to help me. Will Spencer is a trap. Get out. They lied to you. They always lie. You'll see. You'll know. Will swallows. Will. This isn't okay. This isn't just confusion. This is. Electra. Dangerous. Her voice shakes. Will instinctively takes her hand. Will. I won't let anything happen to you. Beat. Or to us. Bill is already furious when Justin arrives. Bill. Tell me you have something. Anything. Justin hands him a printed timeline. Justin. Dylan's mental state has been deteriorating for months. He's isolated, untreated, refusing therapy. And now, fixated on Electra. Bill's jaw tightens. Bill. Anyone threatening my family meets a wall. But someone unstable? Someone unpredictable? We can't ignore this. Justin. Then don't. You can intervene now, before it escalates. Bill. Oh, it's escalating. And I'm ending it. Brooke, Ridge, and Hope gather around the breakfast table. Ridge is clearly distracted. Brooke. You've been restless since the wedding. Ridge. Something's coming. I feel it. Hope. Dad, that's vague even for you. Ridge. Dylan's unraveling. And unstable people make unpredictable choices. Hope freezes. Hope. Dylan? Luna's friend? Brooke. He's harmless, isn't he? Ridge shakes his head. Ridge. Not anymore. Hope absorbs this, protective instincts rising. Hope. Electra and Will, they're right in the path of this. Ridge nods, grim. Ridge. Like I said, something's coming. Finn is reviewing neurological scans when Steffi enters with coffee. Steffi. Any updates? Finn. He refused a full evaluation. Left before anyone could stop him. No meds. No treatment. Nothing. Steffi. And he's out there, fixating on Electra? Finn. Yes. And that's what scares me. Dylan's trauma is untreated PTSD mixed with unresolved guilt and identity fracture. But lately, his episodes are progressing fast. Steffi. What does that mean? Finn. It means he's slipping out of reality. And people he feels connected to, or betrayed by, are becoming symbols. Steffi's stomach drops. Steffi. And Electra fits both. Finn nods. Electra rehearses with her band but can't focus. Every note freezes. The sound engineer lowers the volume. Engineer. You okay? You seem off. Electra. I'm fine. Actually, I'm not. She sinks onto the stool. Electra. Someone I used to know is spiraling and I don't know if he wants help or wants to hurt me. The engineer shifts uncomfortably. Engineer. Do we need security? Before Electra can answer, she notices a small envelope slipped under the studio door. She stiffens. Electra. Nobody said mail was coming. She approaches cautiously and picks it up. Her name is scribbled on the front. She opens it. Inside is a Polaroid. Dylan. Standing outside the Spencer estate. At night. A handwritten message scrawled at the bottom. You shouldn't be there. I'm coming to fix it. Electra's face drains of color. Electra bursts in, shaky. Will rushes to her. Will. What happened? She hands him the photo. Will's face goes white. Will. He was outside our house? He was watching us? Electra's breath catches. Will grabs his phone. Electra. Who are you calling? Will. Dad. Finn. Whoever answers first. Finn and Steffi arrive at the Spencer estate. Bill is there too, arms crossed, ready for war. Electra sits on the couch, trembling. Finn kneels in front of her. Finn. I need you to tell me everything. Every contact, every message, every encounter in the last 72 hours. Electra nods, voice barely audible. Electra. His slipping. Worse than before. Finn absorbs this, guilt settling in. Finn. I should have pushed harder. I should have gone after him the moment he left the hospital. Bill. What I want to know is how someone unstable enough to stalk my child and his wife is wandering freely through Los Angeles. Finn meets his eyes. Finn. Because mental health laws prevent involuntary holds unless there's actionable danger. Bill. Actionable danger? He stood outside my property in the dead of night. He threatened Electra. How much more actionable do you need? Finn doesn't answer. Steffi. We need to find him before something happens. Will. And what if he's already planning something? Electra wraps her arms around herself, shrinking inward. A dim, chaotic room. Clothes everywhere. Broken mirror. Scribbled papers. Dylan sits on the edge of the bed, rocking slightly. His eyes are glassy but intense. He holds a photo of Electra and Will at their wedding. It's ripped down the middle. Dylan. You weren't supposed to marry him. You weren't supposed to leave. They tricked you. They tricked me. He flips through more photos, clearly taken without permission. Dylan. They lied. They always lie. But I see the truth. The storm outside grows louder. Dylan. I'm coming to help you, Electra. I'm coming to save us both. He grabs his jacket. Tension thickens. Bill, Will, Electra, Finn, and Steffi strategize. Bill. We're not waiting. I'm hiring private security. Every exit, every hallway, every room, protected. Will. Dad. Bill. No argument. Not happening. Finn turns to Electra. Finn. You knew Dylan better than anyone. If he's in crisis, his thinking will be distorted. What is he chasing? Closure? Control? Validation? Electra swallows. Electra. Guilt. We shared a lot of pain. And he feels like I abandoned him when I left that life behind. Steffi. So his blaming Will for taking you away. Electra nods slowly. Electra. He thinks saving me from this life means saving me from Will. Will pales. Will. He thinks I'm the threat. Finn. That means he'll come again. Soon. Bill steps forward. Bill. Then let him come. I'll be waiting. Hope meets with Brooke and Ridge. Ridge is tense. Hope. Electra's scared. Will's scared. We need to support them. Brooke. And Dylan? He needs help too. Ridge. He needs to stay away from the people he's fixated on. Hope crosses her arms. Hope. Dad. No vigilante moves. No ambushes. No, I'll handle this. Ridge. I'm not doing anything. But someone is going to get hurt if this continues. Security now patrols the grounds. Camera monitors glow. Thunder cracks again outside. Electra watches the storm from the window, a haunted expression on her face. Will approaches gently. Will. Talk to me. Please. Electra. When I met Dylan. We were both broken. He clung to me. And I clung back. Will. You don't owe him your safety. Electra. He protected me once. Now he thinks I'm supposed to protect him. And I can't. I don't know how. Will wraps his arms around her. Will. You're not alone. Not anymore. Lightning flashes. And for the briefest moment, a shadow moves across the lawn. Electra gasps. Electra. Will. Someone's out there. Security bursts into action. Lights flash across the property. Bill storms into the hallway. Bill. What's happening? Guard. Movement detected near the north side. Bill goes rigid. Bill. It's him. Security fans out with flashlights. Rain pours. Wind howls. Finn and Bill step outside. A silhouette darts between trees. Finn. Dylan. Stop, let us help you. Lightning illuminates Dylan's face, soaked, wild, anguished. Dylan. You're trying to take her from me. All of you. Bill. Nobody is taking anything from you. But you come near my family again. And you'll regret it. Dylan presses his hands to his head, overwhelmed. Dylan. You don't understand the lies. The truth. What she needs. I'm the one who kept her safe. I'm the one who. Security closes in. Finn. Dylan. Listen to me. You need help. Not punishment, help. Dylan's breathing turns erratic. Dylan. She chose wrong. She chose the enemy. I have to fix it. He breaks into a sprint. Straight toward the house. Electra and will stand behind the guards. Electra. Don't let him in. Crash. Dylan bursts through a side door the guards missed. Will shoves Electra behind him. Will. Stop. Dylan, stop. Dylan's expression collapses into confusion, grief, fury. Dylan. Will. You're the cage. You're the reason she's trapped. Electra steps forward, voice cracking. Electra. Dylan, look at me. I'm not trapped. I'm safe. With him. This is my life now. Dylan shakes uncontrollably. Dylan. You don't mean that. You can't mean that. Electra. I do. Bill bursts in with Finn and security. Bill. Step away from my son. Dylan turns, cornered. Dylan. I just needed. He collapses to his knees, sobbing, hands in his hair. Dylan. I don't know what's real anymore. Finn steps forward gently. Finn. Let me help you, Dylan. Please. After a long, shaking moment. Dylan nods. Security escorts him out carefully. Electra sinks to the floor, trembling. Will drops beside her, holding her tightly. Bill stares after Dylan, jaw set. Bill. This isn't over. Bill stands alone with Justin. Justin. Dylan's been placed on a psychiatric hold, 72 hours minimum. Bill. And after that? Justin. Depends on what Finn and the doctors say. Bill's eyes harden. Bill. I'm not waiting around for another crisis. When Dylan gets out, he won't be coming anywhere near my family again. Justin. You planning to make that official? Bill turns to the window, a storm still brewing inside him. Bill. I'm planning. War. Does RJ know about Luna's death? It seems like he almost vanished in thin air without even any sort of acknowledgement from his family, including his own mother, Brooke Logan. After all, RJ and Luna were quite close. They were in a romantic relationship and RJ loved her deeply. So much has happened since then and now, and a lot of fans can't help but wonder why there seem to be so many holes in Luna's storyline. You'd think that RJ would at least come back to hear about Luna's death, but that hasn't happened at all. In fact, it seems like he's totally gone missing too, but no one seems to care about him at all. Of course, the internet certainly did have a lot to say about the matter. Whatever happened to RJ? Some even commented with, seems like Brooke only gets hope with a side dish of Bridget. Her other kids are almost never acknowledged. Another critic wrote, they handled all the RJ Luna closure very poorly. IMO. Off-screen assumptions with barely an afterthought level mention was bizarre and illogical. The writers put us through months of that relationship only to dismiss the whole ordeal rapidly as if we imagined how that couple was pitched. And then there was this comment as well. Given what's gone down in recent times and his connection to her, you'd think he'd be more relevant in some way or another. At best, they might give him a mention here and there, but you have not seen neither hide nor hair from him since he disappeared.